And fuck One Piece. How's it going, everyone?
Is everybody fucking One Piece today?
If you're fucking the One Piece, you're getting a little bit of that laugh tail, you know what I'm saying?
No.
I don't know what that means. I have no idea.
If it helps, neither do most people watching, because if you've watched One Piece, there's a good chance statistically that you haven't seen most of One Piece.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's so much of it.
There is so much of it, and a lot of people watch it on television, and do you know how fucking hard it is to watch 1,100 episodes of something that is on syndication? You could have an entire TV channel of just One Piece always running, and that would be it. They have that shit with Deal or No Deal.
You can look inside of that little
I say no deal.
There's like fucking 50 episodes of Deal or No Deal too, and they managed to have an entire fucking digital cable channel for that shit. Absolutely bonkers.
That's ridiculous. They're probably. Are we sure there isn't a One Piece channel? Like, are we sure that?
Actually, you know, I have not checked it. So, you know, if anybody's watching this, make sure to comment or in the chat or the YouTube comment section.
Make sure to leave an angry reply about how we're wrong.
And downvote this shit. Don't.
Right.
Put in lots of profanity.
Don't tell the algorithm.
Instead of saying smash the like button and subscribe, we should say downvote this and leave mean comments.
I mean, you know, it's still whatchamacallit. Not interaction, but fuck, I'll never remember. This is why I'm not influencer. Engagement. It'll still engagement.
Yeah, no, that's true. True.
Damn it. The fighting's everywhere but here. What do you call this? These are leftovers.
How's the week been, Tim?
Oh, the week's been great. I've been getting a little bit into that Black Myth Wukong finally, and holy fucking shit. Yeah? It's fun. Lex is really into Chinese mythology, and so she knows a lot more about the nuances of Journey to the West, and it's really fun getting to see just what things kind of echo the more popular myths, and what things are not really exactly like they're more original.
Sure.
Yeah,
and it's definitely like a yeah, but it's like the book or the game is like more of a sequel to Black Myth, or to the Journey to the West story in a lot of ways. Which is kind of interesting and weird.
And it's definitely makes for a really, I don't know, it's a story that definitely, like, the tale of the Monkey King is something that is able to be familiarized a little bit. Like, a lot of people know some of the story beats of it, or they recognize some of the underlying story or allegory.
Yeah.
But they, I don't know, weaving it into a game that is like a Souls game, right? It's a Souls game, but like with a really fucking good, like Lies of P.
Souls-like.
Souls-like.
It's interesting.
Afternoon Tune.
Hey, what's up, Afternoon Tune? I don't know if you saw, but I sent you the tracking number for your copy of the book that I mailed back to you after we all signed it. Oh, thank you for the 25 biddies. That's awesome. How are you doing today, man? How is the afternoon doing? But yeah, it's interesting because I just think the developers themselves kind of made a big thing of saying, like, we don't feel like it's a Souls game. But obviously, there's elements in there that you can't deny are there. Like, that's just like impossible to say there's no influence. But they really kind of consider it seemingly closer to like a kind of God of War style game.
You know,
it is kind of an in between of the two.
Yeah, I could understand that. Especially because, like, Souls games, more or less...
George R. R. Martin's Winds of Winter. That's also the U.S. Postal Services. Well, if you afternoon tune, if you want now, you can pull that tracking number up too. You like exactly where it is.
I love the power sword.
Yeah, the power sword is pretty fun. Yes.
But yeah, I would say Souls games, or Souls-like games, tend to be relatively light on the story, or on the upfront delivery of the story. And Black Myth
Definitely
Wukong
true.
has a lot of cutscenes, good cutscenes. It has fucking animated
the animated-
cinematics. Like,
The fact that they're all from different animation studios and in different styles too.
yeah, it's just incredible. It's a very artistic game. Even the map is a work of fucking art.
You know, what's funny, the game did not have that map at all when it first came out, so I played that whole game with no map, and I still platinumed it. And then that was something they did in a free update, was add that.
And it's an excellent addition because, god damn, is it beautiful. Like, you're looking at a picture of a tornado, and it just looks like, well, correct me if I'm wrong, one of the visual motifs of Chinese art is that it is capturing the essence of something rather than the visual replication of something.
Right.
And so,
Right, I've heard that before.
seeing that kind of, I don't know, as a map was kind of nice because it's one of the few parts of the game where you don't really need that visual definition. And honestly, some of the games that have like a full-on map of the topography, it's like not
It can almost be
necessary.
harder to figure out what you're looking at
Yeah,
sometimes.
like looking at-
like it can be so detailed it's confusing even. Like, is it this ridge, or like is there something in between these two things, or? And that's actually a rare game that another rare game that like all three of us for sure have played too.
Oh yeah.
Ulysses, did you play the whole thing, or are you still like in the middle of it?
I played like the vast majority of it, but Sky didn't want me to finish it until she plays it with me. And she's also been doing her own shit.
Gotcha. I remember you played ahead because she.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, because she had. Then Tim, how far into the game are you in so far? I mean, you said you just started it, so probably I'm assuming still relatively
I'm like
early on.
through, or I'm at the end of chapter 2.
Chapter 2? Okay, nice. Yeah, a lot of my favorite boss fights in the game are still ahead of you.
And I guess I've been playing Dragon Age, like the newest one.
Oh, Veilguard.
Veilguard, yeah. I
How's that?
my god, fucking don't ask me that shit. That's a loaded
Oh,
question, and you know it.
You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me.
So
Because
I'm
we
telling
see
you,
so
I
much.
fell in love with Dragon Age Origins, right?
Yeah,
that
Origins
game was
is
a
great.
piece of fucking art.
Great game.
The second game was
Absolutely.
it was different, but like it was continuing on a rock solid narrative foundation that was built rather fucking good, and it actually worked to kind of pour in a little bit of that world, like accounting for multiple possible world states. And
You know, at
know
one
what?
point I talked shit about 2, but because of how the franchise is now, I feel like my opinion of it has improved.
yeah, no, it is
I would say
approved.
that two is an odd duck because it has terrible gameplay but great writing.
Yeah. Oh, and then if you manage to stick it out, and then you make it all the way to Inquisition, you're actually kind of
Wonderful.
Inquisition was wonderful because it took the first game and the second game, let you pour it in the shit from those, and then like actually like make decisions that make sense out of the scope of all those things. The hero for Ferelden, that fucking guy exists. And you're like the things that are happening, like if you've been listening and looking to the lore, it all just flows together so good. And
Oh, we do know that.
not only that, but generally like
That was also the first
was
game of the year
approachable.
winner, too.
like Veilguard though was different. Like the dialogue is has been odd enough that like the games
You're describing
previously.
it much nicer than I would.
Tim, have you pulled the barb yet?
I have not.
Oh, do
shit.
you even know what we're talking about? When we
Sorry.
say
Like
that?
the most infamous Veilguard thing so far.
Wait. Okay, give me some more information on this. I might have.
What I'm gonna say, and I'll let Ulysses describe it more, but I would describe it as something that, like, you would think a conservative would like make up and lie about being in a piece of media. To
Is it
try
is
and,
it the like it's like
people
when you're
look cool.
walking around in your bedroom?
No, it's like at they're at like a tavern side kind of thing, sitting at a bar or something, right? Like it's just the group, and Horn Chick is talking about what you are supposed to do when you offend someone.
The quarry. Or the quarry?
Quarry?
The horn people. Like, aren't they supposed to be like
The Kunari?
asshole Yeah, the Kunari. Fucking hell.
In the other three
yeah.
games, they're evil like slave, they have like an entire like society built on like slavery and shit.
Yeah, being able to work with any of them is considered an exception. That is like one of those things where it's like, there's a line in one of the fucking games where it's like, you're working with one of them? God, it must really be the fucking end times.
Yeah.
Oh. The one in Veilguard basically gives you a lecture on, like, offending people by misgendering them. From the society of like slave owning demons is like getting in your face about it. It's like an entire scene dedicated to that. I assume you have not gotten.
I have not gotten to that part.
Do you even have the Kunari party member yet? Because they are.
Well, they're
lot
just a.
as characters.
I think I'm like 10 hours into it. Or no,
Okay.
maybe 7 hours in. It's...
I got it for free because of PlayStation Plus, but I don't think I'm ever actually going to try and play it.
I feel so
I
bad.
don't know.
I paid for it.
That could be a good.
I didn't look
that
at
could be
any
a good bad
reviews.
game on the channel, though.
There's possibility for good bad game. That's true.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It is cringy to the point that it might even be hard to like to even do that. Well, plus the one thing about the game is it was like they had the game as a project, and EA was like, BioWare, you have to make this like an online it has to have like live service online multiplayer stuff, and then like 3 or 4 years in production, because combination of different games bombing, and then the first Jedi Fallen Order sort of kind of Souls-like Star Wars game coming out, and that game doing like really, really well as a single-player game, basically made EA go to BioWare and say, hey, you know what, after all, maybe we can let you do a single-player game, and you know, maybe we'll be okay with that. Problem is they still had to use a lot of the resources of what they'd made already, because they spent money on it. And so, like, when you look at the level design in the game, it really sort of feels like these levels are designed to almost be like kind of online multiplayer map, sort of lane-based, like 3-lane based like map structure thing going on. Like, pay attention to that if you keep playing more of it, because you'll notice like these were clearly made for like online multiplayer matches, like all of the environments.
That's an odd choice.
I think they just only could get so much money, and then this game bombed to the point that like a shitload of the people that wrote it, all the people that wrote it were fired or quit, one or the other.
Well, I think the game director or like whoever's one of the big shits in charge moved to work for Wizards of the Coast to do Baldur's Gate 4.
Yeah, that's right. I did see that.
So Dragon Age is
instead of
essentially
Larian.
dead. At least as we know
would,
it.
If you like Baldur's Gate 3, I would say don't look towards Baldur's Gate 4. Look towards Larian's next Divinity game.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
where you're going to get more of what you actually want.
Larian's always been the source of quality in that equation, and I say that as somebody who plays D&D. I say that as somebody who has played Larian games. You can see the visible division in quality where the line is drawn. Wizards of the Coast took what was already, like, they didn't make D&D. They bought D&D. They are running D&D
Right.
like you run any corporate entity. You run it as something that is supposed to be for the shareholders rather than for the people you're actually selling things to. So they gradually bought every possible thing that you could think that the community previously individually had, right? Like all right, some guy sells these random fucking cards, and they're all the spell cards that you could want. Ooh, well, it would be nice if Wizards of the Coast owned that manufacturing process now. Like, so if you want to print official cards, you got to get licensing from Wizards of the Coast now.
That's pretty obnoxious.
And that's
Well,
just
yeah.
with fucking spell cards for the game. Like, that, like, all the best shit is usually a result of players and the passion that people have for the material, for the
Yeah.
very thing. And so, like, I know full well Wizards of the Coast couldn't have given two halves of a shit about some turn-based game. But Larian came begging and was like, please, let us make Baldur's Gate 3. We want to. Look, we have these two other successful Game of the Year kind of shit. And they eventually were like, yeah, okay. And we got Baldur's Gate 3, which, arguably, if they'd been given a bit more time, there might have been more that they were able to complete. But it was a massive fucking endeavor. And
You can definitely trust them to add more stuff post-launch, I think, if not for Wizards of the Coast being shitty to work with.
Yeah, I mean, it was a huge cash cow. They would definitely have added a bunch of stuff.
Well, they definitely had stuff that they said was going to be in the game that they could still have added to just, fully complete what they were pitching to the public in the first place. At the very least, they could have done that stuff.
well, and they did make some really compelling points for why they didn't continue that work, in that there's only so much you can do with the system that Baldur's Gate 3 was working with, because it had to work within this simulacra of the 5th edition rule set. But that kind of constrains a little bit of gameplay in terms of how complex the variables can get. And
Yeah, I'm sure that's the case.
and
They could have put the upper city in the game, like how they were advertising it.
Oh
as,
no,
like,
no,
the most
I
important part of the
100%
game.
agree with that. They delayed already when they had released Baldur's Gate, and I think they should have delayed it more. They should have given it like another 3 or 6 months, because
And
that
to be
was an
fair, that's
11th
probably
hour
not their
cut.
choice.
No, it wasn't. That
Yeah,
was
I'm sure. Well, we know that Wizards of the Coast was riding their ass the whole time they were working.
Yeah. My only thing that keeps me kind of still away from it is it's not every game they've done. Kind of gone through to see which ones have and haven't, but it's a weird repeating pattern with the bestiality stuff. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah. That is absolutely one of Larian's big problems.
Like,
Yeah,
it's like exactly 50% of their games. Not every single one.
Maybe more.
It's like Or
Yeah, I mean, let's see. Divinity 1 has the weird pig.
Is-
I don't remember exactly
What
it
about
is.
Dragon
That's one with
Commander?
Dragon Commander has one of those like lizard people that you can marry. I think
with like lizard tits for some reason.
probably. I never played Dragon Commander,
Oh,
so
shit.
I'll defer to Tim on that one. But
No, I didn't manage to finish it, but I got like
okay.
a couple dozen hours out of it. It's a surprisingly long game for how relatively straightforward the concept
Gotcha.
is.
Wait.
But yeah,
Let's see.
one of the weirder
I don't know
fucking
about-
ones.
Yeah, I don't know about Beyond Divinity. I've never finished that one. Divinity 2, I don't think has that.
Divinity 2
So
doesn't.
that's one that doesn't. And then Original Sin 1 had it with Arhu, the cat person.
Oh yeah, the
Full
wizard who
backstory.
turns into a cat and then fucks other cats.
See, this is
Also,
why
he was a-
I haven't
No,
played
no, no,
Baldur's
Tim,
Gate 3
you're not
myself.
right. You're not right.
I'm not right?
He was originally a cat. He was turned into a person by a woman who wanted to fuck him. And then he turned himself back into a cat so he could fuck cats.
Okay, so you were very. Thank you for correcting me on that because I need it
We
to
gotta
know.
get our Divinity, Larian bestiality facts right on this channel, Tim. It's important. The people are counting on us to report these things.
That's fantastic.
Divinity Original Sin 2 did have a lot of
Nothing's getting through
stuff
that door.
surrounding the lizard characters as well.
Checking.
Tim, do you understand lizard titties?
Yeah, why do lizards have tits, Tim?
Why do they keep doing this?
Why do snakes have
I
tits?
wish I knew. I wish I knew my brothers under Christ.
What is this heresy?
By the Emperor.
Damn chaos worshipping, shit having reptiles.
People into that are called
Where do we go?
scalies, Tim. I don't know if you knew that.
I
think
do
down-
know
I think
that.
down here.
Yeah, Divinity Original Sin 2 has scaly content. I like the game, but it has scaly content.
You know, I
don't like
thought
that.
my experience with being friends with furries would not extend past high school, but I guess through the various spheres of employment I've had and the various odd friends I've made, that has continued. So I guess I've maintained the knowledge of that stuff that I've had, for good or for worse.
Anyone want a Guardian relic?
Tim, you need a guardian relic?
I'll take a Guardian relic. It's a relic that a Guardian would have, correct?
Yeah, it revives you once on death.
That sounds like a Guardian if I've ever heard of one.
Yeah, and then Baldur's Gate 3 had bear sex. I'm sure. Well,
You mean
didn't
Bear Sex
remember
3.
seeing This. Yeah, Bear Sex 3. Thank you for correcting me. I appreciate that. Didn't the trailer for the new Divinity just have someone fucking a lizard person in it?
There was kind of an orgy going on at the Sacrifice Festival, but to be honest, I didn't notice that.
I didn't
may have
either,
been in
but
there.
I've seen reporting like news outlets for gaming shit.
I've seen
talk about-
breaking reports.
Yeah, well, new Larian game. What the fuck, lizards again?
That's where I have a little trouble wanting to like totally get into and play those games.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't
That's
care about
it. Because there's a lot of things about them that I think look great that I'm like, oh shit, you know what? This would appeal to me. But then that comes in too, and it's like,
Damn, you want a data slate?
A data slate. Psycho Mantis.
now Tim, you played right here. Oh Tim, it's right over here where I am.
Oh, I already grabbed it.
Oh, you already got it. Cool. It just shows up for me. I didn't grab it. Gotcha.
Cool. It shows up for me too, and I can't.
Oh, I also can't.
well, I
like
don't know.
for some reason it still shows it to me, even though I can't have it.
That's annoying.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, what were you gonna ask him?
Oh, I've completely forgot. This
No,
this
okay.
audio dialogue from the data slate is like a it's a Russian fucking human.
Uh,
1 0 1.
Oh, Russian tech freak.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll still give. I still consider giving Baldur's Gate 3 a try.
The one
Sometimes.
thing I will say is that at least there are RPGs where you can avoid that. That it doesn't like force it on you. I just don't like that it's in there at all.
I think maybe they even
Yeah, I would
just
like to not be involved in any way.
yeah. That's definitely
Yeah,
something
we need
that
the- Oh,
do-
keep going.
I have the Pyre Blaster if that is something we
Cool.
need.
Yeah, we might need it.
I do
Usually we
think.
give it to you.
Tim, actually, I wanted to ask you, 'cause me and No Name were talking about this when we finished Silent Hill 2 just this past week, and we're hanging out. Do you have your save data for the Baldur's Gate 3 streams?
I do.
Okay, so I was curious if you lost that or not, because I was gonna say because that was just gonna be like so much game to have to replay.
Oh yeah, at
That's
that
a huge fucking game.
I lost 54% of the way through Red Dead 2 file, and it took me
Oof.
6 years to want to go back to the game.
Yeah, I
Damn.
understand that.
That's a fucking massive amount of time
Yeah.
invested in.
It was
Yeah.
like
No, that
easily
sucks.
45 or 50 hours of just like collecting all the dumb shit too. Because I was like, I'll
I had
just.
something like that happen to me with Mass Effect 2 back in the day. Not to that extent, but it was still annoying.
I do love the way the power sword like lights up in the dark too.
Oh, what is this? Oh, it's electric. Fuck.
Ah.
What is it?
No. Well, I was gonna say one way I would be maybe more willing to sit down and play Baldur's Gate 3 is also if we all, or if I had at least one other person to play it with, and in particular I think do like the Edgelord playthrough like we did with KOTOR.
Oh, that would be fun if we have like a full
Oh.
Lord party.
Yeah, because you can act. There is the full fucking edgelord character, the fucking
Dark Urge.
yeah, Dark Urge.
And at some point we still have to do KOTOR 2, Sith Lords, which the stream will be titled KOTOR 2 Edgelords.
Power's back. Proceed through the door. Down here.
Yeah, I think we could do some pretty hilarious streams with that shit.
I think that would be fun to do.
I do think
that would be the way I think I would finally play the game.
that'd be a cool way to do Original Sin 2 as well.
Oh, sure.
Almost there. Through the main hub.
I think
Was
that
that the
also
other-
has.
Expect
That's the other
was gonna
good,
say-
I
Larry
think
game.
No Name and I made it part of the way through. Or no, wait, we made it part of the
You
way
did- you
through
did- you
Divinity
did the-
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, Original Sin 1, which I know Ulysses has said he is not as fond of compared to the
The
second one.
gameplay is fun, but the story is ass.
Tim, do you need a medical thing?
I think I do. I would say that the second one definitely makes better a lot of what was off or
Oh, I know
didn't
this
really
one.
work.
Yeah.
Tim, do you like boss
Do you
fights?
Maybe.
what's that?
Boss fights.
There you go.
I was also gonna say, do we know if I guess I Baldur's Gate 3 or Original Sin 2, do we know if their multiplayer is crossplay at all?
I believe Baldur's Gate is. I don't know about Divinity 2.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate did add cross-play in one of their last updates.
So we could do that across all the different, all our different systems. Hell, if we could, if we could even rotate name in for a fourth player, we could have like a full party.
Yeah, that'd be fun. We're just beating the fuck out of this boss so far.
Yeah, we are. I remember this fight being like a little tough, I want to say. Like not like super tough, but just like a bit. Maybe
more
we died once.
Memorably difficult.
But with all three of us here, we're just fucking clowning on these things.
Haha, I'm in an invincible animation. Oh fuck.
Oh, motherfucker. Get out of here.
Get him out of here. Take him out back.
Got him. I think. There we go.
I thought a beast of that stature would offer more sport. It was outnumbered.
Simple as that. Flawless victory.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I forgot that was also the thing that killed you in the tutorial level.
To share in the glory
Yep.
of this kill.
They're definitely a lot easier when you got 3 dudes.
But yeah.
I guess there's a lot of things that are easier with 3 dudes.
That's true. Like getting Eiffel Towered.
This facility is in shambles.
That is a lot easier with 3 dudes.
Tracking data from another system.
I would say downright impossible without.
Restocking.
Oh yeah, but Veilguard has been kind of a disappointment. Like Red Dead 2 has been kind of fun to get back into. Funny enough, I got a couple
Red Dead
hours
2 is
into
a
it,
great game.
and then I was like, okay, surely I have autosave going. I can just close this game. Autosave was not enabled. So I'm going to be playing through the fucking mountain intro a 3rd time. But it holds up remarkably
At least
well.
it's just the intro.
At least it's just the intro. And I have autosave turned on this time.
That's good.
Autosave. Never on when you need it.
I just
Do you
got
ever go
so
back and
used.
play a retro game that just does not have autosaves? Like not even
Yeah,
like, that's
it
a
fucks
more
with me
modern
so
game that you
bad.
Turn it on and on. But yeah, like something where is only enable saves. Period. Oh, it takes me a minute to really reinforce that I need to make a point of saving frequently. Like it really throws me off.
It's incredible how quickly that just faded as a course of habit. Like, I used to be so fastidious about saving games that would allow me to save whenever I wanted. Because it's not like fucking Resident Evil where it's like, oh, you want to save the game? Well, you have to go back to the safe house.
And even the modern Resident Evil games that still have specific save points, still have an autosave in addition to that. It's maybe in the modern ones it is maybe slightly less frequent than other games, but
Yes.
compared to the old Resident Evils, I mean, if you do start a boss fight and get a big cutscene or finish a boss fight, you'll get auto-saved at that point.
And I think it's definitely...
whether you die or not.
It's part of some games to have that kind of fear based around, or that anxiety or
Sure.
nervousness about shit, I'm not back to the point, I can't save. And if I die, there's a very real consequence to it.
That is true. that as a big Souls game thing.
Tim, you want a data slate?
Oh, I touched that slate real good.
Oh, nice. Did you clean it?
Oh shit! I was supposed to clean it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a clean slate, Tim.
Damn.
Captain, intelligence reports.
Is that what the tabula rasa was talking about? Fuck.
Let's get them closer. Do it, Corporal.
Tim, another thing that all three of us have now seen at least a lot of. How far are you in JoJo?
I think last I left off, I had finished the end of Star Platinum.
Nice.
So next one is not Golden Wind, but
Diamond is Unbreakable.
Diamond is Unbreakable. So that'll be the one I'm going
you,
into.
You haven't actually started it yet, though.
That I've not. I've been hoping to get Lex caught up on it because they've seen me watching enough stupid shit in JoJo's to now be interested enough to want to watch it. Which is the crux. Like, you watch something good enough, and then your partner just walks into the room enough times, and they're like, all right, you're watching this with me now.
Yep. That's how it goes.
No, that is good. And oh man, I can't wait to hear your reaction to that because I feel like Diamond is Unbreakable. I feel like really escalates the craziness of like I know that probably sounds ridiculous to even hear, but I feel like there is a
especially when we got the Joseph Joestar. Oh no! I'm gonna fucking miss that.
I
actually would love for it to be a sound alert.
Sound alert on the channel.
Yeah, oh my god.
Holy shit. But no, I genuinely, like, as crazy as it sounds, there is like an escalation in how fucking weird JoJo can be. I feel like a tenfold increase going into Diamond is Unbreakable. And then like Diamond is Unbreakable and Stone Ocean, I feel like each of them continues to get crazier than the one. Like all of them continue. Like me and Ulysses we're like two-thirds or something like that through Stone Ocean which is the last one. And I mean, is that nuts. Right? Isn't that like even compared to Golden Wind right before it? Like just like what is even happening?
Tim, you are not ready for Stone Ocean.
I'm not. Then I'm fucked for Steel Ball Run.
Oh my god, dude, Steel Ball Run. I can't wait. Okay, the first episode's gonna be like an hour long.
That's I imagine gonna be like as close to a JoJo movie that we'll get is like a solid hour of it.
You know what's funny? There was a movie, like an animated adaptation of Phantom Blood that was like just one feature-length film, and it's total like lost media. Like you can't look it up and just watch it. There's some clips floating around here and there still, but I like as far as I know, like it does not exist for you to go watch it full anywhere. But it looked interesting, and the style of it looked interesting. And then there was also a 13-episode adaptation of Stardust Crusaders that came out, at least in the US, it's listed as like 93, but it looks like it was animated. And it's only 13 episodes, and it does all of it, from the beginning all the way to the Dio fight, at the end. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff not in it. And it's kind of cut around different. But what's really interesting to watch is like the style of it feels very different. Like it doesn't feel like funny, really, in the way that like you kind of expect JoJo to be. It almost seems more like a straightforward, like kind of playing it serious a little bit. But what I'll say is that as opposite of the way JoJo is, as that sounds, for that, just the way they do it, it kind of works in that version.
Here they come. Keep them off that reactor.
Like they do, like Phantom Blood is like a flashback at the beginning of it, even like a very, very brief little like opening thing to like set the Dio character up, but then like the actual like fight at the end, it like reminded me more of like a straight up like horror without being like humorous about it. I don't know, it was weird. It was weird to watch, but it was very interesting at the same time.
Let us show them some of Ultima's hospitality.
It is amazing, like, because both Warhammer and JoJo are like these insane cultural touchstones that are just everywhere, and it's only been so recently that we've gotten into both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? Not only is there Warhammer energy to it, but there is kind of some perhaps unintentional, or maybe it's the Metal Gear influence really doing it, but there is sometimes some JoJo energy to how crazy some of the stuff we do in the book is.
Yeah, I could definitely see that as an influence.
That
Just
was
at least
rough.
from what I've seen so far.
Oh, Tim, you're not ready.
I'm not
You're
ready.
not ready for the sequels that we have cooking.
Able to comply. Temperatures have fused from own circuits. Manual intervention required.
I won't give anything specific away, but
Drone, damn it. They are making another
Yeah.
push. Intercept.
there's some stuff that we've been talking about just like today that I am
Let them feel the
very,
wrath
very
of
excited
the
about.
Ultramarine. Ammunition depleted.
And we handled that wave like champs.
Yeah, no, but being 3 players, has made this like significantly easier. Oh, did we ever up the difficulty like we talked about?
Probably not.
Oh shit, no.
Uh,
Well,
we'll
we're gonna
finish
have
this
to.
level and then, yeah, we'll do it in between.
Especially
I
if
guess
well,
we
we're not wiping for shit.
Yeah, we're schooling these mids so far. Ah, we got some these pieces here.
It's called rapid respawn, not rapid progress.
Okay.
Loading up.
There.
Hey, Ulysses, have you checked out anything new in this last week?
Let me think. Anything new? I don't think so. I've mostly just been sticking with Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because we talked about that. How far into that have you made it?
Activate those.
I made it through Burger King Academy.
Your King Academy.
Yeah, you remember Burger King Academy, right?
I'm struggling to place the location in the game.
Is that the one in
Oh, sorry,
Laketown?
it's more like Burger King Hogwarts, but yeah.
That was the last.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tim
2000.
knows what you're talking about.
The one
It
with
was
all
like
the
all those-
weird little people that don't have working legs. Not in a derogatory sense or anything. The fucking weird.
Jeez, Tim, you might as well say fuck the people that lost their legs in the Boston Marathon.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
you're as bad as fucking Game of Thrones chick.
Yep.
And just Game of Thrones check.
Sansa Stark, man. That's what you are right now. Couldn't remember her fucking name. I was gonna say Sandra
Yes.
Stark, but that just sounds like a
Sandra Stark.
Dandra. If Game of Thrones took place in a trailer park.
That's
Yeah.
the Starks PR team. Sandra is going to be giving our statement.
But no, it's the place where all those wizards with the Burger King masks on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I remember that.
So the fun thing about those heads is that whenever somebody is like a great scholar, like creates a new type of magic, they get a picture of them, and people in the academy wear like a visage of that scholar with these infused fucking mana stones that are like a naturally occurring mineral deposit as magic accumulates in stone. And so the whole idea is the longer you wear this mask, the more of that latent energy it will accrue, and the easier it will be for you to have your scientific breakthrough and a new school of magic named after you.
I'll have to remember that next time I order a Whopper.
Yeah, and so when you go to the Burger King and you say, "Hey, has the great sage visited you?"
I think every Burger King employee should be forced to wear one of those masks.
Have you encountered any of those giant balls of wizard?
Giant balls of wizard.
Great balls, a wizard.
I don't know what you're referencing.
No, there's like little
But you
ball
definitely have,
creatures that you they're when you find them you'll know them, and just remember what you've seen and it will inform what you'll see.
What do they do?
I believe they just like shoot shit at you. They're like I can see what they're I've been calling them mask orbs. There's gotta be something about that.
Okay.
But they're orbs made out of those masks that the wizards are wearing.
Oh, okay. The most annoying enemy so far has been those shit birds. Those giant fucking birds that just fly down at night.
Oh.
Not the regular one, the lightning
yeah.
one.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I do not like lightning shit birds.
To the same evasive obscurity. Stray words have cost me dearly. So you do not trust us? Brothers, calm yourselves. Lest you face the chaplain's censure.
Only available on the battle barge, and only for the So to
What's
change
available on the battle
difficulty, choose your
Oh, well,
difficulty
we're
on the battle barge. Available only for
have
the
to
squad
go up
leader
there.
in campaign mode. Are we in campaign
Okay, that
mode?
should be you. We're on the battle barge now.
Yeah, yep, this is the...
Maybe you have to be on a different floor.
Oh, that could be it. Like, out where you actually, like, look at the mission or whatever.
Yeah, that must be it.
Is it like is that the place where I look at it, or would it be at the launch bay?
Let's just go upstairs and find out. Because I'm pretty sure I can... Well, I guess we're going downstairs, fuck me. But, it should just be in that area. It shouldn't be any specific room. But yeah, no, Elden Ring is pretty good. I like that I can just get on a horse and ride off and steal shit from people.
Occasionally find some new breed of hell.
Yeah.
And it's not
To be honest,
all hell. It's environmentally kind of pretty.
It's actually quite... It's a pretty chill game, actually.
Which is
It's
not something
easier.
what people would associate with it. Chill.
I know.
Outside
it's-
of, like, a couple specific bosses, it is generally a lot easier of a game compared to most of the other Souls stuff.
Time to go. I will not concede another loss to our enemies. Ready yourselves.
Damn. Nice, dude. 7 stream streak. Awesome.
That's a lot.
The new tune here has been here 7 streams in a row. Gotta wake up at
How's
5
it
a.m. tomorrow.
It-
Damn, man.
it
That's
is
pretty
at the-
early.
Battle map console. Fuck.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Presumably that giant computer we walked away from.
No, I don't think so.
Unless
You
it...
can't- when you go into the settings, you can't.
You seem troubled.
Nope.
I tire of reckless fools.
Weird.
I hope you do not mean us. Not unless you worship
Odd.
the Messiah. Ah, then I share your distaste. The little wretches have been found crawling through water pipes, sewage, ventilation. They are everywhere. We should bring
Will you guys fight in the war of Minnesota?
Are you enjoying the devastation?
Hopefully there won't be a war of Minnesota.
I revel in seeing those skittering brutes turn to ash. Let us grind the chitinous curve.
Yeah, I'm hoping
Sorry.
that we don't quite come to that, but
That's my home. I guess the way it's painted is that all of our officials are 100% crooked and that it's a lawless hellscape where our children aren't real and
we want to take orders from Jesse Ventura.
man, we could.
You know what? I'll take Jesse Ventura over the people we got now. I'll take him.
Yeah, genuinely.
See, the battle barge does not want me to be raising the difficulty. Specifically,
Isn't the
Hey, wait. Have you been on this computer over here, Tim?
over.
Try this.
You big, beautiful bastard. This is it.
I'm sorry, cogitator. Don't let me be guilty of heresy here.
We doing veteran or angel of death? Sorry.
We are not doing Angel of Death.
Angel
yeah,
of
let's just bump it
death.
up one. And then I mean, hey, if we feel bold as we go, then once we get used to that, then maybe we'd try bumping it up even further.
Yeah, I mean, if we're just god moding through it, but let's wait.
Yeah, let's just see what the difference is like.
Oh, afternoon tune. If you're still listening, have you been enjoying Fallout?
Oh my god, Tim. I hate it so much.
Spoiler alert: we're not enjoying Fallout.
Yeah, I have not fucked with season 2 in any capacity.
What'd you
I
think
hated
season
the
one?
first season.
What'd you think, Tim?
First season
Give me
was
your review of Fallout season 1.
bad. No, like costume design was interesting. Like there were some parts where they you can tell that they put in a lot of work to some of the costumes. It wasn't consistent because there were some really bad ones. I thought the vault suit was pretty solid, but
Yeah.
then you also get to
Yeah,
like
vault suit
the
looks fine.
ghouls and what they did to those poor sons of
Ooh.
bitches. Oh my god, they fucked the ghouls.
They're so smooth compared to like how falling apart ghouls should be.
And
Then,
near
of course, the Brotherhood of Steel looks fucking cheap as hell.
yeah,
Oh yeah, I hate that
for no reason. Because
Party
like
City ass
Dave-
shit.
yeah, some Party City.
Afternoon Tune asked what are your favorite games of 2025. I mean, you probably have heard me talk about all of them. I would consider the best ones, but what about? I'm going to put that question more to you guys.
I don't remember if I played any 2025 games. I might have. I just forgot.
Tim, anything you played specifically in 2025 that was big for you? Like I said, I've played a lot.
Silk Song
I could
has
talk-
been, I think, one of my favorites this year that I'm still actively working on, at least.
Which one? I'm sorry.
Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Oh, yeah.
That one had been like 6 years in the making or some shit, and I was lucky enough that I started playing Hollow Knight like last year, so it wasn't a tremendous wait for me. But
Nice.
it was an excellent
guess
sequel.
Yeah.
I think it capitalized, like, Hollow Knight functions as the introduction for Silk Song, and I think that works wonderfully because it is a direct sequel. Well, not a direct sequel, but
It was supposed to be DLC originally, right?
yeah, because like it takes a character that is left alive by the end of Hollow Knight, and then it kind of explores a bit more of the world beyond the Hollow Nest, which is the world the first game takes place inside of.
Yeah, Afternoon Tune said, I can't wait to hear you guys give Fallout Season 2 a peek. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Peak shit,
That is...
maybe.
What?
Peak of the shit pile. You can't put Kong on your list because it's from 2025.
Oh.
That's not the only reason.
I guess Doom Dark Ages would be mine.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, that was 2025.
A rare new game that I played.
Well, I mean, you know, if you know, I mean, I obviously Expedition 33 was huge. I mean, that'd be my favorite. Split Fiction was awesome. Doom was awesome. Death Stranding 2 is really great. Silent Hill F, I thought was. I mean, you know, after June, you probably heard me talk about all of those at length on your show. So that, I mean, that's my basic little list right there.
I would say Expedition 33 I'll second as like that. I couldn't have been happier with the game that won, because when I played it, it was the game I wanted to win, and that did not change. Even when Silk Song was up for it, I was still thinking, nah, Silk Song's great, but it's not doing the kind of shit that Expedition 33 is, with how genre elevating it ended up becoming.
Sorry. Afternoon Dude said, Ulysses, you can't put Avatar Frontiers of Pandora on your list either because of 2023.
Why would I put Avatar Frontiers of Pandora on?
He's picking whatever he knows you hate the most.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. You know what? I like Avatar more than Fallout.
The Avatar movies more than the Fallout TV show.
Actually, though.
I see. Yeah, that's fair. I think that Fallout show is pretty fucking bad.
The Fallout show is bad, and I mean, shit, I did see like the newest Avatar, and it wasn't. Okay, it was ridiculously similar to the first game in plot. Sorry, not first game. Second movie. Christ, am I having a stroke?
I mean, all those
Well,
movies
yeah.
don't really have anything new.
It's just, I mean,
Biggest
like-
thing is they're looking, okay, they have the ability to print bodies and implant consciousness into those bodies directly uploaded from an existing person, right?
that is the
And-
strong impact Avatar will have on you, Tim.
And
It'll
then
give you a stroke.
well, and then the
Intelligence.
the plots of movies one was they needed a shit ton of fuel. We're on other worlds looking
They
for
needed
clean
unobtainium.
energy. Yeah, they needed unobtainium, which really ham-fisted in the naming, but like, you know, human expansionism in galaxy to get new energy sources. That's like a tried and true scientific plot point, or like sci-fi
Well, it's
plot
also
point.
like, beat for beat the same movie as Dances with Wolves. It just has
Yeah.
Smurfs in it instead of Native Americans.
Blue Cat Smurfs.
Blue Cat Smurfs.
That's my new band name.
Avatar being peak in the chat. No, no.
I would say the second movie
I
though
want-
gets fucking stupider though, because the second movie, do you know what they're going after? They're not coming. Humans don't come back to Pandora for unobtainium, right? They come back
Did
because
we all get down?
we all did
Hey,
just
really?
get
All
down.
three of us?
Ah, yeah, we
Oh
saw
shit.
it.
I didn't even realize. I guess we got to stick a little closer together.
That
I
would
didn't
make
even
sense.
know.
realize.
At least we know veterans the right difficulty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Theoretical. A direct assault on the rear guard.
I just keep being very sad that I don't know, I find it kind of unfortunate that James Cameron, who I would say is one of the greatest filmmakers to ever live, is spent so much time in his career on that specifically. Like I yeah, for him, he loves it. It's his passion project. But as someone who's been a big fan of a lot of other things he's done, I wish he would be continuing to do more new, different stuff and not sticking to like one. And really, I mean, even if it was good, any one IP, you know.
And it's
Brenda Song
sad
needs
that
to
he
be
didn't
black.
have as much innovation to
Brenda
do.
Song?
Like, it seems like each movie seems to bring less and less world building, or like because
Well, that would be,
like
seems
not
like the opposite of what it should be.
no like yeah, because like in the first game, or sorry, movie, the first movie, you have a shit ton of like this like new world. Then you have the second movie, which does introduce you to like the ways of like you moving from the jungles to the waters. Way of water. You're learning the way of water. But then in the third movie, you're well, you're kind of not doing anything significantly different. There's like people that worship fire in there. There's
And then the Fire Nation attacked. I mean, is, you
and
know,
and they
she was in
and-
the quarry. Ulysses hasn't played that.
No.
and like
I don't think you would have ever seen Brenda Song in anything, to be honest.
Oh fuck.
thank you, brother.
Brother, may I have some oats?
Brother.
I mean, even I that did play the quarry, I wouldn't say I was crazy about it either. I mean, Brenda Song is pretty hot.
Yeah.
I'll give her that. She's very, very attractive. I don't know if I've seen her in like something good.
Anything over here before? we
Maybe
go
I have, and I'm
over?
just. Oh, yeah, just check it out. Maybe I'm just forgetting, and I have
we
seen
go.
her in more good stuff, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head of hers. She's been.
Oh, I last thing, I will shit on Avatar one little bit, and then I will be done for
No,
tonight.
please, by no means.
No,
There's no Amy Schumer, but she is cool. I'm sorry, Amy Schumer is not cool.
I'm gonna have to concur with the other two hosts. I mean,
I do not like Amy Schumer or funny in like the most mild capacity.
I think
Would you
she's told
rather-
funny jokes. I
would you
think those
prefer,
jokes have been found to been told first by other funnier people.
Who would you prefer, Amy Schumer or Rebel Wilson?
Rebel will, because she was at least in like an actually funny Australian comedy when she was young. So I can say one thing that she's done that I enjoyed. No, I have not seen Kind of Pregnant. I assume it's about a girl being kind of pregnant.
Pregnant, but like not
Wilson.
really, like emotionally pregnant.
Is that what happened when like Alien gets you?
I'm being
Kinda pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go with Rebel Wilson off of like her early being famous like Australian comedy career.
Okay.
Because at least that there are things in there. It's about a woman who fakes being pregnant. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have not seen that.
Morellis, ready your men.
You broke through.
We're about to take down.
Sorry, Tim. What were you gonna say about Avatar?
Oh, just that the reason for going to Pandora and doing all this shit in the first movie at least made sense. Energy source. Now,
Sure,
They
basic,
ha-
but it's the
basic,
basic
but it
logic
works.
at least holds up.
but the second movie, they're taking these bodies, these 3D printed bodies, and putting human consciousness into them. And that really does seem like something that's like not good. So what we got to do is we got to kill all these alien whales. We gotta fire the scientist that discovers that they're like intelligent, the thing that we paid them to figure out. And so like once we find out they're intelligent, we actually want to kill these whales even more for some reason. And
Okay.
because these whales make you immortal.
Is this like Moby Dick?
For each whale you kill, you can make one human fully immortal. Like,
What?
he
Why-
stops
what?
aging. They hold up a vial of it and they're like, we don't know why, but for whatever reason, this whale stuff just like stops the aging process.
Forgot about the damn floor is lava shit. Damn it.
Ah.
I'm gonna go over there so at least when I die, I'll be next to you guys.
Michael had tried to tell me that the second one was better than the first.
Really?
The second one
Like,
was
yeah.
good, but except for that plot point, right? That plot point doesn't make
Okay.
fucking sense.
Ah,
Why
fuck.
would you need to make a single human immortal if you have the ability to 3D print bodies like it's fucking Lego pieces?
That's a good
Tim
question.
was going to say how Avatar is the best movie ever. Yeah, not quite.
No, like, it does interesting shit, like showing interesting alien morphology and coming up with alternative biological food chains and shit like that, like showing how alternative biological processes would even work and how they would interlock to make a dynamic and fully functioning ecosystem. But like, that's, I think, the most interesting thing about Avatar, because like a lot of the stuff where they're just like coming up with the alternative cultures, man, a lot of it's just fucking influenced by existing cultures.
Yeah.
So like, if you
I
want
mean, I
to
don't
know
think
more things about
influenced
that,
is necessarily
it's
a bad
just
thing,
from
but,
those.
Like, if it's like literally just like straight the same thing with very like no actual changes, then that's weird.
And there are some things where like they are distinct. There is distinction, but I don't know, like, I think a lot of the tropes that we're seeing have been done really good in other things. I think that sometimes the idea of 3 movies in, for some reason, the Na'vi are still unable to unite as a people unless Jake, this U.S. Marine, is able to come in and give some speech, because only this giant bird likes him the most. So we gotta listen to what Jake says.
Tim, you should grab Sage first. You've got more cover up there.
Yes, I should have.
Oh well.
That's okay. Now we're at rapid respawn.
Yeah.
Now we are at rapid respawn.
Best sci-fi franchise ever. Oof, hard disagree, man. Hard
No.
disagree.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't.
it's
I
anticipated.
cannot get with you.
A fine gift from the forge.
And it makes money. I get that, but like,
So do Transformers.
Concentrate.
yeah. So yeah, that's also true. The Transformers made a lot of money. Not that they're as bad as that, but like.
Oh, there it is. Damn it. Damn it. There we go.
I'm trying to remember what the trick is to this. Is do you just wait it out, or you have to get up close inside its bubble? And oh no, that's exactly what it is. Okay,
Yep. Got him.
nice.
Ow.
You just gotta get in there with the bubble and just whack them real hard with a sword, I guess.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Good job.
Brother! I'm never gonna not get a little bit hyped whenever they say brother's so fucking over the top.
Well, you'll love basically any Space Marine property then.
I already am like really looking forward to whatever 3 is going to end up looking like, and like what is the main kind of species in it that we fight.
I have my theories, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I remember you telling me what you thought it was going to be, but what actually was that again? Because I don't remember exactly
I think
what it was.
other than Chaos, which I think will probably be in every game because there's 4 Chaos Gods, I think the next most likely alien races we'll see are probably either the Dark Elves or the Necrons.
Oh, and
So
is the
it'll
because the
either
Dark
be-
Elves are the Hellraiser ones?
Yeah, those are the Cenobite Elves.
Yeah.
And then the
What's
Necrons-
funny is Saber Interactive is putting out that Hellraiser game.
I don't think that's a coincidence. I think they got some assets they could reuse. And then the Necrons, Tim, are sort of like if the Terminator was from ancient Egypt and also a mummy.
Ooh. I had a feeling the Necrons would be doing something with death, but that they're going with some of that Egyptian stuff. With, like,
Yeah, they're like,
it's appropriate.
yeah. They're like,
The mixture of crazy shit is pretty amazing. Some of them what they have in this universe. Yeah, fuck
Soul
Avatar
Robot.
being the best sci-fi franchise. Warhammer is a way better sci-fi franchise than.
What just happened? That fucking noise the power sword makes just makes me happy.
The great, satisfying sound effect.
It is.
Just great sound design in this game.
They really did nail it. The fact that like Saber is growing like one of the companies to pay attention to, man. Between this being as good as it is, the fact that that Hellraiser game looks like kind of shockingly good, and then the fact that even that team specifically is doing the KOTOR remake like in the background as their next thing, like, man. Did you know that, Tim, by the way? I don't know if I've told you that. The team making that Hellraiser horror game is the same team, like, the next thing they have after Hellraiser is the KOTOR remake.
Huh. You know, that is
Yeah.
a pretty cool one to do.
And you never played KOTOR, right?
No. But I've
that-
been hearing about the remake from somebody I know. And it comes well regarded.
That the original like, RPG royalty, like, I mean, it is in there with those, like, Final Fantasy VII conversations, Chrono Trigger, and, like it is in that sort of pool of games. So, I mean, even the original, I think you could appreciate just as is. I mean, Alex and Ulysses had no nostalgia for it, played it on the stream, and that was their first run in, and, I mean, it held up. I mean, you know, graphically it looks super old, but, like, it did hold up, I think.
Yeah, pretty cool. Good writing.
Forgive me, my lord. Perhaps there was a communication error. The captain insisted.
The deserters.
No. We have our orders.
Fox your captain. If you are deserters, I'll execute you myself.
Captain Fairburn, come in. Captain Fairburn, come in.
I love that guy just has fucking chaos tattoo.
Right.
Fucking chaos tattoos will give you away.
He might as well have just had like "I'm evil" stamped on his forehead. All right.
I
Tim,
knew
what's
that
gonna
fourth
be your
Ultramarine
starting
was fucked the moment I saw him.
signal? He never took his helmet off, but it's how you know he was dead.
Yeah.
Here you go, Tim. New faction.
Huh.
They're the second, it's like enemy style that the game has. Some Chaos Marines.
These are the Thousand Sons. Oh, they just said.
And even their armor almost somewhat Egyptian to it.
Yeah, a lot of their stuff is Egyptian themed for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but why not?
It looks cool, and I feel like in Warhammer, it's kind of...
That is like 80% of Warhammer, is just the vibe. Wait, I don't want to combat that. Ah. Hand grenade.
So are the Chaos Marines just like power suits animated by Chaos?
The Thousand Sons specifically are. Not all Chaos Marines are. There's a thing called Rubric Marines, which is what these guys are. Basically, when they joined Chaos, their bodies were magically turned into sparkly confetti dust. And there are only a few members of the Thousand Sons left, specifically their sorcerers, who are still, like, people. Damn.
Fuckers also love fucking teleport.
Yes, they do. But they are also worshippers of Zine, which is one of the four Chaos Gods. He is the god of sorcery and destiny and the changer of ways and all that shit.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong on like Warhammer lore, but Chaos Gods are like these manifestations of the collective psychic energy of the sentient and sapient races, correct?
That is correct. And most of them exist because of the fucking around that alien races before humanity did. So, one of the four Chaos Gods was created by the depravity of the Space Elves. It's unclear where the other three came from exactly, but it was definitely from some ancient shit. Oh, fuck, that's me, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah. Sorry, guys, I'm not a team player anymore.
Good luck, buddy.
These little guys, I don't know how well you can see them, are Zangors.
Look like satyrs, basically.
They essentially are satyrs, because what they were originally, because Warhammer was a fantasy universe first, is they were essentially like satyr beastmen from the fantasy universe. And over time, they decided they didn't want it to be like a one-to-one copy of what they were in the fantasy universe, so they changed them to be like chaos demon creatures. Because at one point, like beastmen soldiers were just part of the Empire. But the war has changed a lot.
War changes everything. I heard that from one of the best game series in the world. Wait,
I
no
hope
shit.
you mean, yeah, specifically games and not series as in shows.
Fallout is also never changes.
Yeah, war never changes. Yeah. War
But-
always changes.
Yeah, it's definitely not how it goes.
The Metal Gear Solid 4 does open with Snake talking about how like all of across the planet has been like taken over by machines, and like most soldiers aren't even people anymore, and that basically gives a thing that starts with war has changed. There's a like
The exit is blocked by magic sorcery.
repudiation game there.
It bears the mark of the archenemy.
To what you were saying.
Destroy it.
Okay, like shit. This does look like fucking sorcery.
Yeah. Or you'd be, I think, until you start to get more into it, like Warhammer looks like it's like all like more robot-y tech sci-fi stuff. There's a lot of fantasy magic shit going on as well, which is it's a very cool mix of things.
Yeah, Chaos is a lot of it is just straight up magic. The space elves also have just straight up magic.
will not rest until every last vile heretic lies dead at my feet.
Here we go.
Tim, the first Space Marine, I know we were talking about last time, you just fight orcs, which are orcs. Like, they're space orcs, but they're orcs.
Yep, they are very orky. Proper orky, one could say. They also have in that game, what the fuck are they called? Oh yeah, they have the Corn Marines.
And remind me what those ones are exactly?
Horn Marines.
Corn is the god of war and like bloodshed.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
He is weakened. Protect him.
Yeah, guys, protect me.
Your treachery ends now.
Heretic cowards, I will end you all.
Thank you for the assist.
I do love how, like, the just regular kind of human guys just explode in a single attack, kind of no matter what you do.
You
Yeah.
can just run into them and they die.
Yeah, they will explode just from you sprinting into them.
Resupplying.
Follow me, sir. You should do it grand.
We are doing grand.
Yeah, we definitely need a Joseph Joestar. That should be the raid one, like if somebody raids us.
Ooh, that's
Or
a
do we
good
have
idea.
one for that already? I can't remember.
I wanna
now.
say-
Tim,
I want to say that's what he's about to get his soul sucked. Is
Oh,
for
is it?
Oh, is that what's? Oh, okay. We'll have to look at it again, 'cause I thought about it in a while. Well, if that's already got that, then
Well, we
it could
do-
be for something else.
We do need. Oh shit! I have a bomb.
Amazon has a bomb as well. It's called Fallout Season 2.
I thought it was called Rings of Power.
That too.
Amazon
Amazon's
tends to
got
have a
bombs.
ton of them.
I don't think there's a lot of people that seem to like Fallout. Ultimately, we're in the minority on the opinion, but I don't see people defending Rings of Power in the same way.
No.
Like there might be some fans. I'm sure they exist. It's making some money in viewership, but
Have a debt to me, and you will
I feel like there are not people overwhelmingly coming out singing its praises. Nate is a secret fan. No, the hell I did not. I did no such thing. Absolutely not.
Galadriel had too much magic before. Now I think she has the right amount.
Stupid, sexy Sauron.
Yeah.
Showed me his figures from that show. Yeah, you know they don't make any figures. You know they're not doing that shit. They're not making anything. I haven't seen one single piece of merchandise product based on that show.
Probably fucking know
You
nobody
could buy
would
that
buy it.
shitty, cheap chainmail costume that they got. Probably wouldn't cost much.
Probably true.
Purge these abominations from the face of this world.
They ain't making any figures. That hasn't happened. Those aren't real.
They can't hurt us.
They can't hurt me.
You will soon learn that when dealing with heretics, nothing is as it seems.
Ooh, plasma. What's this thing? Melter rifle? Yeah.
Ouch, sorry.
These dudes straight up have sword and board. Oh my god.
Yes, they do.
They don't disappoint.
One of the player characters in co-op is Sword and Board. Wow.
I've received a mortal wound, brother.
I'm on my way.
Brother.
I tried the sniper, but it didn't work out that way for me.
Oh shit.
Afternoon, too. Thank you for the 10 biddies, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Did you get the tracking number I sent you?
I'm coming for you. Shit.
Or should I mean, I got it. Not quite even halfway.
There you go.
Is yeah. Let me switch back to some. I'm not a sniper guy. Yes, I feel like I've never been too good at like the sniping or sniper guns.
You've never done the 360 no scopes?
I have not done a 360.
Damn.
I
Me either.
don't think I have.
I like the laser sniper in this a lot.
Okay, sweet.
The laser, like the rail cannon sniper, was really fucking fun to use. Like, that's the one I was using when I was picking off the
Yeah.
Chaos
Yeah, the
Marines.
Las Fusel, that's what it's called.
Raspuzel.
Las Fusel. Laser Fusel and done. Sort of thing.
Rasmussen.
Yeah, not what I said. Fusenac.
No, that's like a college.
Rasputin.
It's like that's probably not very good because it has commercials.
Oh, Rasmussen? I know
Yeah.
what you mean. None of us can pronounce anything today.
No. But ultimately, that's not what they pay us for.
No, nobody comes here for pronunciation.
Although you can go to our book.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, if you do want words that are right and come in all the right order and they've been double checked, buy a Red Age.
Yeah, if you like sci-fi about dinosaurs undergoing a political and military crisis, then have you got a wonderful time ahead of you for reading a Red Age.
This will not stop my wrath. They are attempting to breach the doors. That is no
Available now on Amazon. It'll
Physical
come.
and
Or you
digital.
want a paperback?
It'll look like this if you want your paperback, but it's digital too if you hate delivery times.
That's right. We gotta stand in this circle.
Yes.
It reeks of the warp.
Does it have a killer clown in it? No killer clowns. No killer clowns.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't think we have any clowns in our book.
Drinks from us.
Not yet, anyway.
Then keep close and enjoy.
Definitely not yet. I can't promise there will be. future either, but
No spoilers.
I can see there being a clown character somewhere in the comics, maybe, depending on how those
Yeah,
things.
that's pretty likely eventually.
I think some sort of clown could definitely show up in there, but not probably in our novels.
There's definitely a few characters which act like a bunch of fucking clowns.
That's true.
Yeah, that is absolutely true.
They don't have the fucking red nose and the makeup, but they're
The similarities are there. Fuck.
Yeah, I'll be very curious to hear thoughts on it when it gets delivered back over to you and you have a chance to look at it more. Which actually is funny. This is the second time I've sent it to him, because the first time I used the exact return address that was on the box, as he sent it to me, right, for us to sign.
Yeah.
So then I sent it back with that exact return address that was on there, and then a week or two later or something, it showed back up at my house, and I was like, what the fuck? So then Toon sent me a specific label for his address with every number on it, which I mean it was the same address. I looked at it and I was like, this is the same. Maybe my handwriting on the version I handed them sucked, so that then they did put it in wrong or something. This time I used the label directly that he sent me. So I feel like they can't fuck it up this time. But
brother.
Oh shit.
oh damn,
Damn. We must have all just gotten wiped at the same split second.
Just
I
about.
think so.
Whatever.
Well, we've got it now. We've got this shit. This is our stone cold lock of the century of the week.
Well, we would
Of
have
the century of the week.
They are attempting to breach the doors.
That is no
No, I'm very curious to hear your opinion on it, Afternoon Tim.
seems alive. If it lives,
I did. And Tim, that was fun. That's a fun reaction. We had someone that is reading it talking to me about how they haven't gotten super far into it yet, because every time they do read some of it, they start having to Google dinosaur names and stuff, and they get sucked into a rabbit hole of doing that, and then only read a little bit. And I think that's great, because making people Google actual types of dinosaurs was one of the things we specifically hoped to make happen.
And some of them I did find myself looking them up. Others I was just like, okay, this is actually a pretty good description. I got the gist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's one
Picture
thing
book
that
version
a lot
win.
of people. I think that's one thing a lot of people like about Jurassic Park and shit back in the day, is you got these crazy dinosaurs fucking what's the one that spits on Newman?
I forget what it's
Dilophosaurus.
called.
That's what it's called.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's a dinosaur nobody fucking knew about, and then they put that in a movie, and it piqued a lot of people's interest.
Yep. We use a lot of types and get specific about what they are that I feel haven't been used in anything dinosaur related.
It was diverse enough that the dinosaur trope didn't get old, because there were different kinds, and they all had each of them were as diverse as people are in their machinations and inclinations, and it's kind of cool in that it's not these are all dinosaurs, so they're all gonna act like this, because even amongst dinosaurs of the same kind, they act wildly different. So it was kind of a nice blend. Each one's got their unique visual descriptors, combat styles, like slashing out throats or throwing grenades.
As in nature.
Just like in nature.
And we have, we touch on a number of animals that aren't even dinosaurs, that just also existed at the same time as dinosaurs, that I also have not seen anyone use really in any big media.
Yeah, you're not gonna see too many like fucking Barusukuses around in Jurassic Park. I can tell you that.
And technically, we're more period accurate because even the first Jurassic Park used things from
Cretaceous.
most of the Cretaceous age. But Jurassic just made for a better sounding title, which it does. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it totally sounds better because of that change. But it is slightly less accurate.
Yeah, we've been pretty good about. Oh shit, there's a Chaos Sorcerer. We've been pretty good about sticking to the late Cretaceous, with a few exceptions that do have their reason to be there. But
Sorcerer, send it back to the wall.
especially with like the wildlife and like, you know, not strictly dinosaur animals, you can expect a lot of just entirely Cretaceous stuff.
And that'll only become more so the next one.
Yeah, we dial up that shit quite a lot.
Sorcery is undone. Lieutenant Titus Delance, status report.
I'm kind of reminded of this one piece
You at the objective.
where
One Piece?
Thalsos is like just killing a bunch of people as is usual, and he starts yelling something and is like, "Wait, no, I use that line."
Lance of Joy.
Oh yeah, with his religious battle chants.
Yeah, because even he's conscientious. You don't want to reuse any dialogue that you've used to previously kill somebody, not in the same combat at least.
Open the door.
If you've done it right, ideally, the people you're fighting next time weren't alive for this one.
Exactly.
Oh shit, he's got pink eye.
He's just, don't worry, he's just an idiot.
Okay.
This game kind of does tech priests a little dirty.
It's funny he's got a little floating skull.
They all, yeah, that's a common feature for tech priests.
Come with us.
This guy's kind of like a low-grade, shitty-looking tech priest. Most of them have like, I don't know, 6 arms, like Dr. Octopus or some shit.
He's dead.
Dios míos.
You are to replace him. Lose.
I wonder if we'll end up being in like the top 10% of streams for this game again this year, because we're about to play it all over again, and then some with stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably not a lot of people streaming it now.
Well, the hype might have died down, but not for us.
This is going back to for like every update.
For those of you watching the VODs, make sure to smash the like and subscribe to keep the hype train going for Warhammer 40,000 Space Marines 2.
TM.
TM CR.
I looked up who was playing Multiverse once, and it was just one guy.
Oh yeah, Multiversus.
The Mechanicus meddle with the
Yeah,
Is that what you're talking about?
Multiversus
Funny.
had such an abysmal player count towards the end of its life. Like, it was a really cool concept, but they couldn't figure out how to get people to want to play it for more than a couple days at a time.
Well, the problem was
Ever.
it was over monetized to an insane degree. Like, there was actually something to the way they built the combat, like that I actually thought was well designed and like could be like a good sort of Smash Bros. Game. But it was monetized to the point that it felt like a mobile game. Like just wasn't like it was so much, so extreme, and like just unlocking a single character would have had you grinding like an unbelievable amount to
Hours.
Like that game would have been way better if they just charged full retail price and just like all the characters they wanted to get in there, just like play the game so you
Yeah.
can make all of that and then release it at like a retail price.
Shit.
I might have bought that. I may have bought that and played that, but the way that they like structured it was fucking terrible.
They even could have just did like $20 and still sold skins, and I'd have been fine
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah, skins, sell skins, fine. like that's for whatever cosmetic stuff.
And they
like,
did
I
find a
still
lot of
like that,
ways
but-
to add cosmetic stuff, like the little knockout fucking
Oh yeah,
things that you could
yeah.
have. That was kind of fun. The different voiceover packs and stuff. That was kind of nice.
You gotta
Well-
monetize everything.
You got to monetize everything now.
Like those things were
Everything.
cool in terms of like being able to unlock the like that type of thing, but like you couldn't actually unlock it. You had to pay
No.
for it, or at the very least, it was so grindy to unlock it.
They're like past being able to fight other people. There wasn't a whole lot you could really work towards, I guess, independently, because everything was so protracted and dilated in terms of how much it would take.
Every time I hear Captain Acheron, I think of the Cretaceous era giant turtle that was also called Acheron.
That's funny. Think they named him that on purpose?
I don't actually know what Acheron means.
Giant turtle.
Maybe. I wonder if we have any new weapons available. Oh, tech rates are doing something.
Well,
Never mind.
I'll go last for this question because I guess I'll probably have more to say about it, maybe. But what do you, between Ulysses and Tim, Afternoon Tune is asking, what are your guys' thoughts on Sebastian Stan being cast as Harvey Dent in the second Matt Reeves Batman movie?
I have no idea who that is.
Winter Soldier.
You don't know who that is?
No, I don't.
Yeah, he was the Winter Soldier in all the Marvel movies.
Oh, okay. Sounds good to me.
I think he fits.
Yeah, he's shown that he can play kind of a cold and stoic character.
Well, and I think that he's going to be Harvey Dent and not Two-Face. Well, I don't think they're going to make him Two-Face because well, unless they're outright lying, which is always possible because there are examples of it happening. But Matt Reeves, I think, is a really good filmmaker, and I feel like he would not say this if it wasn't true, but he's said that the villain of the film is a villain that has not been adapted before. And so if Harvey Dent is in the film, I'm wondering if they might be doing the Holiday Killer, which was like a serial killer that was like killing all these gangsters on holidays throughout the year, in the Long Halloween comic. I wonder if maybe that, because that's a book that like Harvey Dent is Harvey Dent the entire story. Or no, sorry, not the entire story. He does have a Two-Face origin happen in that book. But if you're doing an adaptation that's literally pulling from that character, I could see a movie cutting a lot of stuff away and then not doing like a full Two-Face transformation. You know, like kind of having him stay just that character. At least that's my hope. Just because I think we need to try and focus on doing stuff. If you're, I love Batman and all, but I think if you're going to keep doing it, you try to continue to do different stuff every time. Like, and there's been a lot back to the same couple pool of villains. Over.
That's one of the strengths of even doing Batman stuff nowadays, is Batman has been so many things, and people will accept pretty much any version of Batman and his associated characters, that you can afford to be experimental with adaptations and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that brand has such sway. Like, there's a reason, I always say this, but there's a reason that, like, before comic book movies were popular, Batman, Superman, and Spider-Man still were these three characters that were completely mainstream pop culture, despite the fact that superheroes were not necessarily. Like, there's a reason it was those three.
Yeah, you were the cool kid back in the day if you had a Batman backpack. But if you showed up with a Flash backpack, eat locker.
Yep. You guys should watch A Different Man. I want to see that film. Actually, do you guys know about that one at all?
Yes, I have seen that
A Different Man with... oh, you have seen it. Well, so it's Sebastian Stan. I haven't seen it yet. I just want to. But it's Sebastian Stan, and he plays someone that has like the same like disfigurement as the Elephant Man, and then but then he gets
I gave no report.
it like surgically moved, and then he like Sebastian Stan. But then like it's and again this is just going off the trailer, so I maybe well, I don't know what the full read of the film is, but a guy that still has that disfigurement shows up, and I don't know if he's playing both characters or if that's a different actor. I don't know what's going on there. But another guy with that comes in to his life and seems to just like have his shit together in a way Sebastian Stan does not. Like, despite the fact that Sebastian Stan's character had this like surgery and had this what he thought was going to like improve his life and fix things and change
Like
his circumstances.
cyborg babies.
Oh yeah, there are creepy cyborg babies. They're like the cherubs.
Huh.
You doubt my
Uh,
intentions.
They making these babies cyborgs. Oh, that's unsettling. Oh, I'm zooming in real good. Oh, that's. I wish I hadn't.
I don't remember if those are like actual babies or if they're purely like constructs.
Well, they got
Could
all
be
the
either
little
way.
baby fat on them. That's for sure. Ugh.
But Tim, is that a good read on what the film is based on the trailer? Is that like would you say is accurate?
You know, it's pretty fucking close.
There's
It's
a lot of candles.
It is a lot of candles. The thing that the floors are just made of like steel and they're not just gonna like catch stuff. I mean, I'm surprised like the little flags they have around. Like there's a sash hanging out right there. How is that not catching on fire?
Yeah.
They're irresponsible. They're not following like proper fire code procedure.
Well, they did give this guy a mop at least.
I think confidence is more important than looks when it comes to dating. Is that one of the messages of the movie? Tim, would you? Because I don't know because I haven't seen it, but do you think that's one of the messages of that film, Tim?
I would say yes. It's. I think a lot of the message kind of comes down to it just because like you have looks going for you doesn't mean things will work. It might mean that you have a easier time at some of the shallower aspects of existence, but when it comes down to it, like if you are like incredibly attractive but you have no fucking personality, you're gonna be fucked either way.
Yeah, I can see how that would. Yeah. Based on what I've seen.
It also depends on who you're hanging around with. Some people are incredibly shallow
Yeah.
and will not give you any chance at all unless you look a certain way. Weapons?
Galio, I object to such intrusion.
Oh, maybe we gotta wait.
Galileo!
Yeah, I would like to see that. I would like to see it. It was on my list.
Such unbridled curiosity is the gateway to ruin. But that is where you are.
Unbridled curiosity is the gateway to ruin is that is some
Warhammer
shit my
is
dad would have whipped
ridiculously
out.
quotable. There we go. I think it was one of the Dawn of War games that had the line. Let me see if I can remember it. Oh shit. What was it? Fuck, I'll have to get back to you on that. Because I can't remember the specifics of it, which you kind of need. I'm never good at remembering specific things. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. That's what I was thinking of.
Does Steve Rogers have a kid in the comics? Not like as like a normal thing, But I mean, the thing with comics is they've done so many like one-offs where they like don't acknowledge what happened in those one-offs because the idea sucked. Especially going, if you go farther back to like the 60s, there's a lot of just kind of dumb random shit they would do, and then pretend never happened very quickly. So I can't say definitively that like he never has had a kid in the comics, but it's not like a horrible thing for him to have a child.
I remembered another one. An open mind is a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
That's good.
Now, I was going to see if we could end like 15 or 20 minutes early, but with the mission starting now, we potentially would have to run over. So it might be a good spot to stop off for the night.
Yeah,
if that's
fine
all
with
right.
me.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, it works for me. No worries, dude.
All right. Well, shit. Thank you for being in chat with us, Afternoon Tune.
Hell yeah, dude.
Always appreciate your company on these streams, especially with how much you remember the shit we hate. That is truly
Just
fucking
be a co-host
heartwarming.
At this point.
Yeah. You're practically an
That's
honorary co-host. You're at like what, a 7-stream streak right now?
Yeah, I mean, well, you know what? Afternoon Tune has guest appeared on the stream.
Oh,
I think at least once. At least once for sure.
trading face talent between channels. That's the way you do it.
Well, Afternoon Tune, if you want to suggest anyone to raid, let me know. Otherwise, we will just end in another moment here. Give it like a minute just to see if there's a suggestion. But well, Tim, what do you think of this game so far? We're now like a good, like, solid chunk into it.
This shit is it's fucking great. It's okay. It's like Deep Space Galactic in terms of like hard metal, like send these fuckers into an asteroid and see if they survive the alien hordes that exist within, combined with some of like the, I don't know, like it's really fucking engaging combat. It's pretty decent story. The voice acting's excellent. The sound design is stellar. The ripping and tearing feels like the kind of shit that you would want in a Doom game, balanced with the kind of sci-fi shit you would expect out of, well, Warhammer. So I'm loving it. This is actually going to get me pretty into Warhammer, I think, as a whole.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me. This was the first thing I played, and then I guess I've only played 2 overall still, but it definitely pulled me in.
Well, thank you for fully throwing me in to the Warhammer realm. And until next Saturday, I'm good to go next Saturday if you gents are.
I think we are.
Definitely. Yeah, unless something comes up, I'm good.
There we go. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. We'll see you, next week. Or Tuesday. For
we'll be back
Gnomes
up
Politics.
today. We'll be wrapping up Doom the Dark Ages.
Hopefully. It's been so long since we started it.
Right.
Hopefully it won't bug out on us again.
Fingers crossed. All right, raid is off.